finally on to letter J. We made it to the last problem of the day. Michael timed a train using a clock. Um, the train traveled a distance of 1/2 mile from t equals 10 seconds to t equals 55 seconds. What was the speed of the train in feet per second? Okay, so there's a couple of things going on here. It's asking me for speed in feet per second. Remember, slope gives us a rate of whatever our rise is measured in. In this case, our rise is a distance, although it's measured in miles. But I think we can change it because we know that a mile is 5,280 feet. A half mile, because he only did a half mile. I'm gonna have to figure out what half of 5,280 is. That shouldn't be too hard. Um, but then I have time equals 10 seconds to time equals 55 seconds. Well, here's what we're gonna do. When time equals 10 seconds, what is the position of the train? Well, if it's going a half a mile, where's it starting at? It's starting at 0 miles and it's ending at a half a mile. So do you see how I'm going to have an initial position of 0? That's something to keep in mind for these problems where you have to make up points. Usually you're going to have an initial position of 0, even if we have an initial time of 10 seconds for whatever reason. Our second time is 55, and our second position is 1/2 mile, okay, or 5,280 divided by 2. 5,200 divided by 2 is 2,600. So this is going to be 2,640. 55 seconds, 2,640 feet. Hey, can I find the slope between those 2 points? Well, I could just use the good old slope formula. Y2 minus Y1 over x2 minus x1. So this is going to be 2,640 minus 0. Well, that's really easy to calculate. Over 55 minus 10. So that means I'm actually going to have 2,640 over 45. And then I'm just going to punch this one into a calculator because that's the easy way to do it. Let's just do it in a Google calculator. 58.67 miles per hour. All right, and that's how you solve these slope problems. Hopefully you got enough experience with y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 because that's the key thing you're going to be doing for next time. Go ahead and work problems 1 through 30.